I really like this dining area. A pretty big walk-in closet over here, wow. I love these flooring, it's very dense. This is an enormous shower stall. Oh, this is nice actually. Man, I love this floor, look at this floor. Hi everyone, this is Michael Saldana and I have one question for you I wanted to ask you. Have you ever wondered what it looks like inside of one of Sunnyvale's premier modern townhomes? This home that we're about to look at is beautiful. It has a really nice ornate style to it. The primary colors are white, gray, blue, and dark brown. Let's take a look inside. Some very cool color and texture combinations in here. The first thing that I notice is, of course, the flooring. Look at what they've done here. They've made practically a rug out of tile, and it's the colors I said, white, gray, and dark brown. I love it. This foyer area is bigger than most foyer areas, and I really like that they put these mirrors here, give it a little extra room and some depth. The color of the walls is one of my favorite colors. It's a gray tinged with blue. Paired with this pure white trim, it's like, you know, this is probably how I'm gonna do my house. First story bedroom for these Sunnyvale townhomes, pretty typical. I really like that they put these nice shutters so that you have the windows, you can block them up. Over here we have a bathroom. This is gonna be the introduction to that ornate style, a lot of whites, a lot of purity, a lot of this stainless color. You see you've got this mirror that's beveled, the silver. Everything's white. I love what they've done with the shower. I looked at this shower and it reminded me of like a twilight. You know, that you're like, you know, daytime and then twilight. Very cool. I've never seen anything like this before. You know, I really like the purple color. That's my thing. So it's nice. I like it. It's different, but very well done. I love this, what they've done here too. What I was saying about that ornate, kind of fancy, you know, it's not necessarily modern. It is modern, but fancy. All right, let's take a look. All right, going back to the floor, I wanted to just do a deeper dive. I love these flooring, it's very dense. It doesn't have a texture, but it has kind of like these hand-scraped grooves in it. It's very glossy, so I don't know, it's really nice. I like that it's also kind of a narrower board. Sometimes like they say it's like a 5-inch board, it looks nicer, but this narrow board gives a lot of character to the space, very unique. There's this cool theme. So you see how this door is shaped. You have this inner door and this outer door. They did this over here too. You have this white and then the picture frames. It looks like a portal. And look on this wall too, what they've done here. 3 of those like portals. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Kind of reminds me of like a coffered ceiling where you have that depth rather than just a pattern. Let's take a look outside what we have here. This is like a oversized balcony. Look at this. This is enormous. You could set up a whole queen-size bed out here perhaps and just sleep here during the summer. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Or maybe you could Airbnb it out. That's an even better idea. Airbnb out your balcony. Amanda says no. Okay, now we are into the kitchen area of the great room. Here you see all of those primary colors I was talking about, the whites, boom. The grays, boom. We got the blues here, and then the dark grays, kind of over here, stainless, yeah. So like I said, it has an ornate feel. I really like these glass tiles. They're beveled and they have this depth to them, very cool. The depth is good. Pure white countertops. It has like a little bit of a speckle. It's almost like a matte. Oh, this is nice actually. So it's like a matte countertop, smooth, very clean, very clean. I really like it actually. This is nice because like it's not pure white. It has like a little gray speckle to it, but it's very, you know, like I said, it just really goes with the whole style of the home. It's ornate. It's not overly lavish. It's just very nice, very classy. And then over here, this dark blue wall. I think maybe it's one of the only places in the house they use the dark blue on the walls, but it's just such a perfect accent. The floating shelves, do whatever you need to do. I really like this dining area too. Once again, they put a mirror here for that extra depth. You got the windows overlooking natural light, shutters, enough room for everything that you need to do. Yeah, very nice little space. All right, let's take a look at, this is gonna be a half bathroom. Little powder room, similar to some of the other ones we've seen, a pedestal sink, so you get a little extra floor space, make the most of this space. Shutters on the window, very ornate floor to give it that, you know, that ornate feel. All right, take a look upstairs. Oh, this is cool. So they did use the blue on a different wall over here. I love that they use these, this is a sticker. So it's like a sticker that they put on the wall. Dream big, little one. Very cool. I put that in my room. We've got a lot of windows, a lot of light. Over here, we've got the bathroom. Man, I love this floor. Look at this floor. A nice bright ground on the floor with the smaller tiles. Very, a lot of contrast. Got that really nice blue color on the walls again, but pair it with the white and the white and the white. You know, the whole bathroom's still very bright because there's so much white, even though you've got that blue contrast. A little bit of a taller ceiling, which is nice. And we have a pretty big walk-in closet over here. Wow, that's a lot of room. Man, baby's gonna have a lot of clothes. All right, I have a little laundry room over here. Very simple, very basic, you know, cabinets. You have a little table, side-by-side machine, tile floors, beautiful. Let's take a look at this master. I like this kind of miniature foyer. Because like when I get home, I like to take my things out of my pocket and just dump them. So you put that little dump spot right here. You got your bathroom over here. I really love the combination of textures in here. So first we have this like denim textured countertop. Once again, if I saw this at a store, I would never buy it. But you look at it here with this herringbone, kind of like a rustic marble feel. Like I said, it's that ornate, it almost feels like you're walking into the Parthenon with this bathroom. You know, you have this liner. I love this liner with this like ridge in the middle, very cool. Private toilet facilities. And then once again, you've got this tile that has like that texture. This is an enormous shower stall. That's super cool. It has the bench, that's the full length. Whoa. I like showers with benches. When I was very young, we had a shower with a bench and I used that. That's how I roll. Okay, so this is a pretty big master. This must be a queen, almost a queen size bed probably. Maybe this is a king actually. This is definitely a king size bed. So this has got a lot of room. It's nice. I love these, the windows that are flanking the bed. That's something I always swear by. One window on the left, one on the right. A little extra light into the room. Perfect place to put it side by side with the bed. Oh, this is big. So here's a walk-in closet, big. This is big. Nice. Bigger than the other ones, huh? That makes sense. And then I love that they've got just this little window in there for some natural light. Perfect, perfect. I think that's about it for this house. Yeah, like I said, this is a really, you know, every one of the houses on this development, they all have like their own character. You know, the little things that they do with the color and the staging and the finishes. It's amazing how these different colors can give you these different emotions. You know, each of these houses we visited today, very nice, very different. But if you like what you see, send Amanda a message if you're interested in these homes or anything in the area. Let us know. All right, until next time, guys, bye.